Hulk Hogan, not only are you a hot dog, a grandstander, a showboat, and a prima donna, but you're a liar too. In fact, I remember a time where we stood in front of the man that does nothing but lie, Brother Love, and you told some of the biggest lies that I've ever heard of in my whole life. I love him like a brother. That's a lie, Hulk Hogan, and that's enough to get me hot. But what you said to Elizabeth is enough to get me to the boiling point, yeah! I love Elizabeth. Hulk Hogan, you say you love Elizabeth? I got news for you, man. Yeah, I got news for you. Elizabeth is gonna be in the corner of the Macho Man Randy Savage at WrestleMania 5, yeah. And let me tell you something. You say you love me like a brother. Well, listen to this, Hulk Hogan. I hate you. I hate your guts. And that's what's gonna be left all over the mat after WrestleMania 5.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the John and Ant Show. John here.
This is Ant.
Thank you, Randy Savage, for that intense WrestleMania 5 promo.
That was something else.
Woo! Randy Savage. That's why he's the best of all time.
It's something else. I mean, a promo like that where he can essentially stay in character but bring some new depth to it.
Yes.
Of despair and anger is pretty awesome. It really is. And the way that he was able to do that is phenomenal. Because a lot of times you have these characters, and in order to stay, true to who they're supposed to be playing, they have to break their character.
Yeah.
And that was just phenomenal.
I loved it.
It really was.
I love I've always loved Macho Man promos. I will have more during the week because I think we're gonna do more. I like the Macho Man promos, especially the one with the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna use that. Maybe for tomorrow or maybe Thursday. A lot to talk about. We got Raw, TNA with our one night only pay-per-views. Bully Ray with some anti-gay slurs. News on Ricardo Rodriguez, stuff like that. WBC final championship games tonight. The Dominican Republic versus Puerto Rico.
This is what I thought the first World Baseball Classic would be, but Japan surprised me twice. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Between Puerto Rico and Dominican? You know what? I have a little Puerto Rican in my blood. I would like to think Puerto Rico's gonna win.
Ask me. Ask me who's gonna win.
But I feel like the Dominicans might take it.
Ask me
who do you think's gonna win?
I don't know!
I'm ashamed of myself that I didn't see that coming.
I don't know!
I should have known. It's going to be a tough one. This is a tough one. I mean, Puerto Rico has looked good.
I mean, they played already against each other and they won 2-0.
Who, the Dominicans,
yes.
Right? Yeah.
They played already. So I'm going to have to go with Dominican Republic. But it should be fun to watch. I mean, this is one game I will watch. It's championship.
Absolutely.
I like championship game, so it should be fun. Last night was Raw. That's one word to put at it. Another terrible Raw going into WrestleMania.
It wasn't too good. I would like to say Time Warner Cable is the biggest load of garbage on the face of the earth.
No,
and so is the USA Network.
You know why?
No, and
you know why they shut. You know why they shut their cable off? Because Fandango was on TV.
No. I got to see the Fandango.
Dumbo was on TV.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Your TV.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I know, or that blankety Fandango. I can't say here because I don't want to curse. No, Kali got it right. Kali got it right. I love you, Kali.
Needs to be
I love you, Jericho.
Right.
I love you, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's my new favorite. Pittsburgh's my new favorite town. I love you, Pittsburgh. Woo! You can't wrestle.
He didn't even wrestle.
Yes,
that's
he
the
can't
stupidest
wrestle.
thing I've ever seen.
I love it.
How do you can't wrestle to someone you haven't seen wrestle?
Well, because he stinks.
I know they haven't seen NXT.
They know he stinks.
They know
the gimmick is terrible. Once again, it was silent. No one said anything, and the crowd started chanting, "You can't wrestle."
That's not when you chant, "You can't wrestle." That's the
it's
stupidest
perfect.
thing.
It's perfect.
You chant
for a stupid gimmick.
Wait a minute. No, maybe they were chanting to the Great Khali, because they always chanted to the Great Khali.
No, because Johnny Curtis can't wrestle for his life.
Have you seen any of his matches?
Yes, I have.
Are you sure?
I don't like him. I don't like the gimmick.
It's not a gimmick. That's who he really is.
No, he's not. Stop it. That's why your TV went off. You can't. The TV doesn't even like Fandango. Fundungo, Fundumbo.
I don't know. Listen, this is why Jericho always loses his matches.
No, I love Jericho. No, we'll get to that later.
He always loses his matches.
We'll get to that later.
And he's going to keep losing his matches because of this.
Won't. No, he won't, because Fandango's good. Chris Jericho's going to beat Fandango in 10 seconds. 10 seconds of fame. Right. Goodbye. I love you, Jericho. Anyway,
go lose some more matches. Why don't you try winning a match?
How about Fandango actually wrestle a match?
Well, he's too good.
Boom!
Why? How about
Boom!
How about somebody pronounce his name right? That'd be nice, including you.
No, I won't. I will disrespect him. Fandingo, Fundungo.
I don't know what you're I don't know what you're
doing. Fun. I can't wrestle for my life. Boom.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Boom. Let's start with something stupid as John Cena does an okay promo.
It wasn't
not the greatest.
It wasn't
okay.
Oh, but it got so much better once the prime time.
Oh yeah.
No wait. It wasn't Titus O'Neil. It was Darren Young and his uncle, wasn't it?
No, it was Titus O'Neil and Darren Young.
No, that was his uncle. That was Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, uncle. What do you call him? Rufus Pancake Patterson.
That's a real person.
No, it's not.
I don't know what is wrong with you here. Like, you think Fandango's pretending to be somebody? No, Fandango is pretending to be somebody else.
Fandango, you got it.
Do you think Titus O'Neil is dressed up like his uncle? I don't know why.
Yes.
I don't know where you're coming from.
Hurrah.
See, he didn't do that.
He did.
No, he didn't. He would have done it if it was Titus O'Neil, but...
Anyway, Darren Young said he should be on the cover of Cocoa Pebbles.
That was amazing. And I agree with him, because
I agree.
I bought Cocoa Pebbles, and John Cena seems kind of out of place on the Cocoa Pebbles one.
He does.
Because, he was specifically referred to as Fruity Pebbles.
Yes.
And he fits.
It fits. It does.
But Cocoa Pebbles,
it just doesn't work.
They do need to put Darren Young on.
They should.
It's
Darren
perfect.
Young for Cocoa Pebbles. I love it. Love the idea, but the match itself, I mean, they just buried the primetime players. Thank you, Cena.
That was unnecessary. I agree.
It was. It was ridiculous. There was no reason to put Darren Young up against Cena. Who's going to win? Of course, Cena. I mean, come on. You could have put them in a tag team match?
Well, maybe Darren Young, I thought he was going to win.
And then they go to commercial, they come back, the match is over.
Well, right away. It didn't end during active. It just ended immediately when it got back on.
I mean, that was ridiculous. I'm sorry. That was
a very... I can't understand that. And the only reason that they put them out there was because they know everyone refers to him as Black Cena.
Yes.
It's not a secret. And it's funny how they've acknowledged it, too.
You know what's also funny about that? That the primetime players actually got more cheers than Cena.
Yeah, I know. Because that promo was amazing. It was phenomenal.
Good for them, but not a very good... I feel bad. I actually feel bad for Darren Young.
Yeah.
Because you pretty much got buried.
Yeah, I mean, he's been buried for a while now.
Oh, that just put the nail in the coffin. Anyway, the match sucked. I'm gonna just put it out there. It sucked. Right. Back from break, they still got Undertaker will return. Michael Cole shows the Shield interrupting Mark Henry and Ryback. They beat up Ryback. That gives us Ryback versus Otunga. Squash match.
Well, I would like to say, I think that they did this with John Cena to just get him out of the way.
Yeah.
Because, as we know, last week John Cena wasn't even on Raw because The Rock wasn't there.
Yep.
The Rock isn't there again this week, so they just had a quick Cena promo.
Do you think he can leave?
Yeah, basically.
That's pretty much it. Next we have, like I said, Ryback versus David Otunga. Squash.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Otunga's in a movie. You figure, maybe they give him a push a little bit. Nope. Not at all.
But, I mean, he's not even in the trailer.
I know.
He's not even in the trailer. It took me forever to find out, and it wasn't even me, it was Rob, for me to figure out who from the WWE was in this movie. Did they really get involved and not put any wrestlers in it? I don't think so. But David Otunga's, they make fun of Wade Barrett.
I know.
But then David Otunga, the difference being David Otunga hasn't thrown his movie thing in anyone's face.
That is true.
But the fact that he has a role that wasn't even good enough to put in a trailer, not even like a background thing or anything.
Yes, and it didn't make $17.1 million or something like that.
It did well in the box
It
office.
did well. I don't know how. What do you say? Halle Berry probably.
It was mostly due to Halle Berry.
I think so.
And the trailer looks good too.
It
Let's be
does. They
honest.
made the trailer look good.
Yeah.
After the match, Ryback cuts a promo, and out comes Mark Henry before he can come down. Taylor Long and Vicky Guerrero come out to stop him.
Now we saw this coming.
But wait, just the way. I mean, how do you? That's a stupid way to do it. Though.
I've been saying that everything that's been happening, leading up to this WrestleMania,
but it was stupid though.
They've been half-assing everything.
It was stupid.
But this was just stupid to a new level.
So stupid. Oh, you're out of the WrestleMania. Really? You're out of the WrestleMania match?
Mm-hmm.
And you make Ryback versus Mark Henry with no storyline?
I know.
They stare at each other. Big whoop. They had a match that barely happened.
And it's funny because Michael Cole said that it was like some very uncomfortable scenes. Yeah, they just stared at each other.
They just stared at each other.
I do that with people on the subway all the time. And we don't get a match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, right? I'm going to stare at you. We're going to get a match at WrestleMania.
Oh my goodness.
Not looking.
Oh.
There we go.
Yes.
We got a match.
And then we can do it again in 2 days. And then the feud will be solidified.
Yes. What a stupid way.
Creative has,
Good job,
amazing,
Creative.
Amazing.
Good job.
How do we start a feud between Ryback and Mark Henry? They could stare at each other.
They can stare at each other.
Yes.
They can stare at each other. I love Creative. I don't know what to do. I don't think I can take Creative anymore. I don't think I can take this company serious anymore. This is just sad. This the way they built this WrestleMania is disgusting.
It is.
Yeah, I'm ready to piss on it. I'm ready to piss on Creative. I've had enough. All of a sudden, Dolph Ziggler starts winning. He should have been winning after Elimination Chamber, and build him up. No, he kept losing. Oh, wait, we just realized WrestleMania is coming up. He has to start winning. So you can win from here to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And now he's in a tag team match. Because of AJ Lee? Are you kidding me?
Because what did she do? She ran around the ring.
I've had enough of this company.
That's a great story.
Had enough.
Because she ran around the ring. It's like all of a sudden she remembers that her exes are Kane and Daniel.
Yes.
Bryan. Where was this before?
Whoosh. Tell us, Creative.
What she forgot? She couldn't remember who her exes were, and then she just remembered, oh wait, yeah, why don't I screw with these guys again, even though I haven't had anything to do with them for the past couple months.
Yeah, I know. Next, Fan Dumbo versus the Great Khali. So he does.
Did you see his amazing entrance?
Yeah, sucked. When he got to the ring, it sucked even more.
He had this thing over in front of the Titantron, and it looked beautiful.
Sucked. It sucked.
He came out.
It sucked.
Did these amazing dance moves.
The girl can dance. He
can too.
He can't dance.
And then
stop it.
When he got in the ring,
stop it. Stop it. No.
Pyro.
No. Yeah, Pyro. What is he, Sid? What is he, Diesel?
No.
What is he, Razor Ramon?
You know what? Because it didn't have a silhouette of him.
Doesn't matter.
It was a silhouette
of him. He's a stealer.
It was amazing.
He stole from Sid Vicious, Diesel,
amazing.
and the bad guy.
Sorry.
That's them.
Fandango.
He stole the Pyro.
He took it and he made it better.
He stole their ideas.
He made it
So
better.
he's a stealer. He stole. So you're saying that Fandango's better than Diesel?
He's like.
I will tell him that.
Diesel didn't do the Pyro.
Yes, he did.
He didn't make the Pyro himself. There you go. Boom. So
he went in the
basically
ring.
What happened?
Did this.
Yeah, and
put his arm up and then started. Razor Ramon, same thing.
Right. Okay, but it didn't. It wasn't a silhouette.
Sid Vicious. He had Sid.
All right, but it wasn't a silhouette of the person who was in the ring.
It was stupid.
It was amazing.
It was stupid.
It was like it was beautiful. That's probably what angels look like.
Oh my god.
the silhouette made of like. Oh my god, it was amazing.
But you know what? He didn't wrestle.
That's the entrance. So happy. That's the entrance I want in WWE 2K14.
I hope not. 2K14, it's gonna bomb. It's by 2K. Anything from 2K sucks.
That's interesting. I'm gonna really enjoy seeing how this game is received.
Gonna be interesting. But once again, Fandango doesn't debut, and the fans are chanting, "You can't wrestle!" I love it. I love you, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, you're awesome. They know they're wrestling. That's all I know. They know what they're talking about. We know we can't wrestle. I'll never wrestle. He gets Kali was ready to kill him. Kali, thank you for saying what you said, and I appreciate it from the heart.
He should be fined for that.
No, he should
He
not.
should be fined, and he needs to be counseled by somebody from the Be a Star campaign.
No. He said it the way it's supposed to be said.
I can't believe they didn't censor that. Even if he didn't mean to say it, that should have been censored.
I loved it. So he can't. He goes to the back and says, "I'll debut when you get my name right." Blah blah blah.
I didn't appreciate
crap,
what
different day.
Wait, I didn't appreciate what Natalia did either, because Fandango was talking to her like he was building her up.
Yeah.
And all she had to do was say the name the right way, and she said the Fawn thing right.
Get him, Kali!
That was terrible.
I'm like, yes.
This is why Natalia is not Divas champion, because she does things like this.
Oh yeah. Whatever.
And this is why Jericho will never main event another WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because he does things like what he did with
the
name of
blah blah. Good job, Kali. Good job, Natalia. Good job.
Yeah. Go up against Mark Henry again. See what happens.
Yeah. R-Truth versus Damien Sandow. R-Truth wins by count out.
What did this even?
Okay.
What did this even? What purpose was there?
I don't
for this
know.
Match?
This match is, like I said, just random.
It was just a waste of time.
It is.
They needed. What do we put in this slot? Oh, R-Truth and Damien Sandow.
There we go. There's no story built to it. We're just throwing matches together now. Like I said, creative's getting very bad. It's never been this bad. I've given up. It's time to hire new writers to come up with different storylines.
But see, that's the problem. We say that's what they need to do, hire new writers. But the problem is where they're getting these writers from.
I don't know.
There's a lot of reports that they get these writers from sitcoms and
sitcoms. Yeah, they can really write wrestling storylines.
That's what it feels like. If it's sitcoms, it totally fits because that's what we're getting. That's all we're getting.
Oh, like AJ and Kane and Daniel Bryan and that storyline's a family sitcom? It is!
It's like one of those CW tweener shows.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that as a show. back to Raw. R-Truth wins, and like I said, okay, not the greatest match in the world.
But it's good to see R-Truth in the ring because there were reports of him being injured from last week.
Next, the Bella Twins are backstage hanging out with Cody. Katen comes up and tells Cody she has something going on later. They can't hang out. The Bellas say no one cares, and Caitlyn says they can have Cody's mustache and he can have theirs. Ooh,
I didn't get that.
I got it.
What do they mean? What does she mean?
What do you think?
Okay. I was hoping that's not what she meant, but okay.
No, well, what were you thinking?
'Cause
I got it right off the bat.
Okay, tell me.
Daniel Bryan.
They can have... What?
Daniel Bryan's got a mustache.
I don't... Well, wouldn't they reference the beard, though? It's all about the beard.
Well, I don't think they want to say that they're going out.
Okay.
But everyone kind of knows, so I figured that, they could figure out some way to put that in their face or something like that.
Okay.
And maybe that's what I thought. That's what.
Well, if they're gonna do the Bella Busters storyline, it's eventually.
They're not gonna do the Bella Busters storyline.
It's eventually gonna come out.
They're not gonna do it, and like I said, they're keeping it. They're not gonna say they're going out on live TV.
Yeah.
So maybe I thought it was a pwn at Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
The way that he can have theirs.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm going by what.
Hey, it's a way to get Daniel Bryan back into the main event.
Yeah, right.
Because the other one's dating Nikki, John Cena, right? John Cena's dating Nikki, and he's always going to be up there. He's always going to be in the main event. Daniel Bryan's dating the other one. If they ever do the Bella Buster storyline, Daniel Bryan's got to be up there too.
Of course, it's not going to happen though.
And as much as I like to say that John Cena has improved in the ring, he has. Daniel Bryan would just wrestle circles around.
Oh, of course.
So
we know that. Next, the Undertaker's coming for the urn.
Okay, now this was something that you pointed out. This was a promo that you were very disappointed in. Well,
it was.
You were disappointed in half the promo.
Half the promo.
Okay.
Undertaker.
Go on.
This is probably the worst I've ever seen of the Undertaker. He said 3 lines and left. Thank God for Punk. Punk carried this promo.
Well, that's what it was about. Yeah.
Carried this promo. That's how good Punk is.
And I gotta say, I mentioned that this would happen, but I didn't think it'd be well. If this is a preview for the rest of the feud, this is bad.
For Taker.
Yes, because I stated that we have Undertaker's character, who's more of the strong silent type, whereas
But he's spoken before.
he has. But he's never been like.
Where you thought
he's never been a fast
where
talker.
you thought WrestleMania was on the 21st.
But that's what I'm saying though. When he's in this dead man gimmick, he's restricted. He can't do the thing. The only thing he can do to really put somebody in their place is the rest in peace thing. That's about it. And with Triple H and Shawn Michaels, remind him that he's beaten them before at WrestleMania.
Oh, I know.
Okay, this is a new competitor that he has. He doesn't have much of a history with. I mean, he does have the Hell in a Cell match. But, there's nothing really there. All there is right now is the urn.
Yeah. And how, like you said, how good was Punk?
And like I was saying,
him juggling the urn, I loved it. I'm like, please drop it.
Like there's this big difference between Undertaker's, strong silent type character and CM Punk's never shut the hell up type character.
Which I love.
Yeah, and it's gonna be from here on out at WrestleMania. It'd be interesting to see if it's going to continue to be this lopsided.
Carried that whole promo. If it wasn't for CM Punk, the promo would have been horrible.
What did you think of the Paul Bearer impression?
I loved it. Oh, Undertaker! Oh,
I was like, where's that coming from?
I know, right?
Imagining that because Undertaker just kept walking around.
Oh, yes, my Undertaker!
And just talking from the urn. He's like, emotionally, he was talking out of the urn.
I loved it!
That was
the popping of the urn. Oh, I loved it.
Before, just to remind all of you guys out there who are saying, "Oh, that's low," just be reminded. Remember that Paul Bearer's family signed off on this.
Yes, they did.
They understand it's a business. They understand that it's entertainment.
And
Paul Bearer,
he would have signed off on it too.
Absolutely, because we all know the ending. Undertaker's going to avenge everything that Punk is doing to mock Paul Bearer.
Of course.
Let's be honest. And again, I will say. WWE, I don't want to say lucky, but in a way, Paul Bearer's passing came at a time where it is making the storyline
good.
Because it was going to be a load of crap.
It was.
If this didn't happen, how do you build that up?
I know, how do you?
When everyone saw this feud coming, leading up to WrestleMania, from a mile away.
And I like how they brought back the urn has powers again. Where did that come from? You haven't talked about the urn in God knows how long.
Yeah.
Now it has mystical powers again? Come on.
I think they have dropped that, though. They mentioned it
Michael Cole mentioned it.
They mentioned it as a past tense thing, and I don't think...
I'll get to the announcers. I'm getting sick and tired of Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole.
Okay.
I'm really done with them. They need new announcers. I'm sick and tired of 2 baby faces as freaking announcers!
Yeah. No, so am I.
This is ridiculous!
We make fun of Taz all the time, but, at least he's doing his job as a heel commentator.
One time you had Jerry Lawler as a great heel announcer. All of a sudden it's 2 baby faces. This is a joke.
And it's been like that he's been a face for a long time now. And it started to happen.
This is why I like JBL on commentary. At least he brings something to the commentary table. Yeah. This is a joke.
I believe this started around when John Cena was becoming main
event.
No,
it started when Jerry Lawler had his heart attack.
No.
Because Michael Cole was heel.
But I'm talking about Jerry Lawler himself. He's been a face for way too long.
Oh, it's a joke.
Way too long.
It's a joke.
And Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler, at least, they got into it.
I'd rather have Michael Cole back as a heel.
Right.
At least there was something.
Yeah.
Now it's a joke. The announcing team's a joke. Michael Cole's a joke. Jerry Lawler retires. Do me the favor.
It's just coddling to the faces. That's all it is.
Do me a favor. Retire. Call it an announcing career. Don't wrestle again because you probably have another heart attack. Do not wrestle.
We really do need that heel who justifies everything the heel is doing.
I was just watching WrestleMania 4. Jesse Ventura, heel.
Yeah.
You heard it.
I did.
He was favoring the bad guys.
Yeah.
That's what WWE does not have now. They don't have the announcing, except JBL. Because they'll back up the heels once in a while.
You need that contrast. You always do. That's the only way announcing is going to work. If you're going to have more than one... If you're going to have more than one announcer, and I say that because, there are... History has shown, there are every now and then one announcer doing the whole show. like Joey Styles.
He should. Yeah, he did it by himself.
But if you're gonna have more than two, you have to have contrasting points of views. You can't have you can't have two guys with the same one. What does that bring?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just them face. Oh, John Cena, yay! Sheamus, yay! Randy Orton, yay! Oh, I hate that punk. I don't like that punk. He's a punk. Oh, yay, Undertaker, yay! I mean, what do you want me to say?
I don't know.
Swagger, oh, he's doing everything wrong. Wrong.
That's all I hear. That's all I hear. And this is actually sometimes...
Look at the Shield, they're so bad. Oh, they're bad. Oh, look, they're punking out.
Yeah, I mean, what about that announcer who agrees with the Shield? Who agrees that there's injustice in the WWE? You know?
Thank you, WWE. Announcing sucks. Michael Cole sucks. Jerry Lawler sucks. JBL, I love you.
And Booker T. Put Booker T back
on.
Put
Booker T back on.
Yes.
At least she was funny.
Yes.
Shucky ducky quack quack. How do you love that? How do you not love that?
Oh, but we will mention Booker T later on in this show for a very special reason.
Yes, we'll get to that a little bit later. But, get someone. Brad Maddox!
Yeah.
You're perfect. You dropped the ball on him. He was perfect for commentary, and you ruined the guy.
Right. No, I totally get it. I don't understand why why they don't see this. Honestly, look, I know that Jerry Lawler had the heart attack, but what's the harm in putting Brad Maddox in?
No harm at all.
You know?
And
don't even do it for the whole show. If you don't want to do it for the whole show, that's fine. Have him in for a couple matches. You know, it's a 3-hour show.
I'm gonna explode if I keep on talking about the announcing. I'm gonna throw my hat and throw my soda. Just get so annoyed at the announcing because it's so freaking terrible right now. And it used to be good. It used to be good. It used to be something you can look forward to, as in JR's announcing, or Michael Cole's heel announcing, or Jerry Lawler being heel at one point. This is a freaking joke. This is crap. I'm tired of the announcing. I'm just gonna mute my TV.
Yeah.
There's no reason to listen to the sound anymore, because we get the same crap every single week. Yeah. And this is a shoot on the announcers, by the way. I'm done. I've heard enough. It's the same crappy announcing every single week. No heels whatsoever. There should be a damn heel in the announce booth. At least one person.
No, agreed. Totally.
At least one person. Jesse Ventura, perfect heel announcer. Bobby the Brain Heenan, perfect heel announcer. Why can't you get guys like those?
What's amazing is they do have that on SmackDown. When JBL's there.
Yes.
You know, he's climbing a mountain right now, but...
He's climbing a mountain.
But when he comes back, you know, we are going to get that back.
Of course.
And but even on SmackDown,
he's
sometimes...
the saving grace of SmackDown.
And sometimes on SmackDown, you know, we'll at least have somebody rip on Josh Matthews.
That's funny.
You know? It is funny, but I mean, you need that. You really do.
It's Josh Matthews. I mean, it's nothing special. He's supposed to be dead, by the way. If you saw that Tim White videos, he survives every single week. And
Josh
he got
Matthews?
shot. No, Tim White survived. Then Tim White shot him with a shotgun, and he's supposed to be dead.
No. I gotta see this now.
Mr. White, don't do that. That's not wise. Mr. White, don't do that. That's not wise.
That's how we gotta start our shows. With Tim White videos.
You should do that tomorrow.
Remember that. But, no, Josh
Mr.
Matthews...
Mr. White, don't do that! Mr. White, don't do that!
Josh Matthews is like...
Mr. White, that's not wise!
Oh, goodness. I like how John just went from fuming anger...
Sorry.
Talking about the announcers to laughing his ass off about Tim White videos and Josh Matthews dying repeatedly.
No, it's Tim White dying repeatedly, but then at one point he gets Josh Matthews. He's supposed to be dead. Sorry.
That's alright.
Back to the announcers. I'm muting my TV till WrestleMania. I'm done.
It's the amazing thing is, if you watch Raw on mute, you know what's being said.
Yes.
You're so used to the coddling to the faces. You're so used to them hardly ever announcing the moves that are going on in the ring.
No. They talk about something, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 this, and blah, blah, blah.
If you notice, they'll be talking about a feud, or they'll be talking about somebody's movie coming out. Tout, Twitter.
They won't focus on the match.
They don't focus on the match. They'll be there telling a story. And Joey Styles told us. in his shoot many years ago.
I remember that.
He said this, that they basically just ignore the moves that the wrestlers are doing in the ring.
Yep, it's true.
And you gotta and look, people can hate on TNA all they want, but Mike Tenay does focus on the moves in the ring.
He does. Even though he's saying, I don't like him as an announcer, but he's
yeah,
he's okay.
like you say, you got to give credit where credit's due, and he does do his job.
He does.
I don't understand the heat he gets.
I don't like the guy. I don't like
I can
the
understand.
guy in the middle.
I can understand that people might think Mike Tenay is boring. Okay, but Mike Tenay isn't the color commentator.
I know.
Taz is.
Taz is.
I know. Jeez.
I love it. Love you, Taz. It's back to Raw. I'll shoot on announcing another time. I have a lot more to say. Wow, so far off there. Give me a second.
Yeah, what triggered that?
You know, I've had it building up for a while.
Okay.
And I wanted to say it. It bothered me last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to get it out there, so I still have a lot more to say, but let's get back to Raw.
Yes.
We'll get to announcing another time. There's plenty of things we can shoot on, but right now it's Raw, and we'll stick to that for now. Like I said, you have The Undertaker. Bad promo by him. CM Punk saved it because he's a god.
Well, he says he's a god.
And, by the way, when Punk dropped it,
Mm-hmm.
did you hear what he said?
Well, no, he didn't say he's a god. This time he said he is a higher power.
Yes, he's out, but did you see what he said when he dropped the urn?
It was censored. I know exactly what he said. I know exactly what he said, but it was censored.
Thank you, Punk. You made that more watchable and much. I enjoyed it. I think everyone enjoyed it, except there's talk about backstage stuff. We'll talk about later.
I mean, like I said, what was the backstage talk? People didn't like it backstage.
According to this, came out a little while ago. Speaking of Punk, there were a lot of people not happy with his backstage segment at last night's Raw, where he juggled around Paul Bearer's urn to taunt The Undertaker. The feeling was that it wasn't as good as the Punk Bearer Taker stuff from the week before, and that this is that is bad for the WWE and just bad in general. On the related note, it said that there's some kind of issue between Punk and WWE creative right now, but we don't know what those problems are.
But you specified one thing that is the problem.
Yes.
And that would be
creative.
Yeah.
Creative's horrible.
Ultimately, they are.
It's a joke.
Yeah. They
Creative
usually
will always
are
be a joke.
The root of most of the problems anyway, so.
Don't mind him. Okay, back to Raw. I wanted to discuss that later, but we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Next we get Primo and Epico versus Kane and Daniel Bryan.
You mean Rosa Mendez? This was a segment that was all about Rosa Mendez.
Rosa Mendez.
That's all that mattered.
You know, she keeps getting hotter. I'm just starting I thought she was actually gonna wrestle. She was in her gear.
Well, she always is.
Really?
Yeah, she always is. That's always been it.
I always thought
PC Cleaner Definitions database have been.
My PC cleaner's being cleaned. So.
No, but this was a tag match between Team Hell No and Epico and Primo.
Yep.
Not bad, it's the usual. I gotta say it. It's the usual Team Hell No match where Daniel Bryan gets dominated, Kane comes in and wins the match.
Yep.
Is that not what these matches are?
Well, I guess that was an okay tag team match. Nothing special.
Yeah. It's not like a.
But now I guess they're not breaking up again.
Well, it remains to be seen. It seems like they're going to lose. They could lose the titles at WrestleMania.
That is true.
To Dolph and Big E. We'll see where that goes.
Cheek.
So.
More of his thighs being showed.
Well, speaking of which, AJ made an appearance.
Why? I don't know.
And well, yeah, it was to build the storyline. That's how you build up a storyline.
Yeah,
have somebody run around the ring.
I mean, this is like I said, starting to be a joke now.
Well, and Kane still got the pin.
Of course.
He got the pin. He won. Big Red Machine. Showing it up.
Big Red Dork Machine.
You need to shut up. And yeah, it'd be interesting to see what further build this gets on SmackDown.
Next we got Chris Jericho is backstage with Josh Matthews. This is where I take over this segment. Fandango interrupts and shows Jericho how his name is said. Jericho calls him Fandumbo, Fandunghole, Fandodungaringo, and a bunch of other funny names. As I like, what else did I know? He called him Fan Dizzler, Fan this, and Fan
It doesn't
that.
matter.
I loved it.
I know you did.
I loved it. I loved it. Thank you, Chris Jericho.
Ridiculous.
I loved it. It's okay. Be jealous.
I'm not.
Be jealous.
You know, Fandango doesn't have as many losses as Chris Jericho does.
You know, at least Chris Jericho's wrestling.
I'm losing.
Who cares? What would you? Would you?
He always loses.
No, but he didn't lose. He didn't lose today. He didn't lose last night.
I think he did.
No, we didn't.
What does it say in the record book?
Miz gets
Wade
pinned.
Barrett defeats Miz and Chris Jericho.
Miz lost.
That's what it says.
Chris Jericho never got pinned.
He still lost though. It counts as a loss to him.
Yeah, whatever. Still to come, Sheamus and Randy Orton versus the three-man jobber band, the MJB, and Del Rio versus Cody Rhodes again. Cody Rhodes versus Del Rio. I like this match. Even I didn't get to see most of it. I was printing out stuff. I guess I'll say I'm going to Access.
Yeah.
I'm going to Access, and it's going to be an experience. I've always wanted to go to Access. I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things about it. So I'll get the best of both worlds to see if it's any good. You know, but I'm looking forward to it. So, and I get to visit the Undertaker's grave, where I will get a snapshot for Ant-Man of Diesel's grave.
Diesel.
Out of all
Big
the people,
Daddy Cool.
Out of all the people he picks Diesel.
Yes, I could have picked Giant Gonzalez. But I picked
It's
Kevin.
true.
I could have picked Diesel. I just picked Diesel.
So, yes, Cody Rhodes versus Del Rio. This was actually a decent match. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
The two can wrestle. I want to get note of John Cena's DVD.
Okay.
I watched The Experience, and let me tell you, I'll get to it a little bit later, but it was interesting. But I'll get more into Cena later.
Okay.
Obviously, Del Rio wins. Go figure. I mean, Raw was predictable. I think it got everything right.
It was.
Predictable. They're not going to let Del Rio lose any matches to Mania. After the match, Del Rio came from behind and beat up Del Rio and Ricardo Rodriguez.
Oh,
and
Ricardo
Rodriguez.
Well, the reason he was
shed-
attacked was because
I shedded a tear.
Del Rio put his hands on Zeb.
Yes. Yes, he did.
He didn't get a chance to do anything because Swagger
I was upset.
took out.
He broke his ankle.
Let me tell you something. He chucked him out at the ring, and Ricardo hit the floor hard.
I know, I saw that.
He hit the floor hard.
Just smack.
He was getting destroyed.
And then he broke his ankle. That son of a bitch.
The Patriot Block.
He snapped his ankle, and that's the storyline right now.
Mm-hmm.
That Del Rio doesn't need Ricardo. I
How
think
about
he
Ricardo
does.
selling?
Yeah.
How about Ricardo selling, huh?
That's how good he is. That's how good Ricardo is.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him in the ring. Hopefully soon. I'm gonna miss Ricardo.
Yeah, took him out.
But the reason why that Del Rio doesn't need him,
Mm-hmm.
I think he does because he gets more cheers than Del Rio.
Mm-hmm.
Your manager still gets more cheers. That's sad. Congrats to Booker T into the 2013 Hall of Fame.
Yes, and obviously what got him in was the King Booker segment of his career.
No,
That is by far the most important part in his
It
career.
wasn't. His tag team career was.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't for his tag team
His
career.
world
he'd be
heavyweight
nothing.
title reign
No, if it wasn't for him being
is
in
much more
WCW,
important than
being
everything
tag
else.
team champion, so he would have been nothing.
No, but that doesn't
Then
mean that's the most
WWE
important thing.
Then he became a single
And the
singles
most
wrestler.
important part of his career
And then
was
he
the incredible
became-
King Booker
He
gimmick.
became G.I. Joe for some odd reason.
You can't say that the tag team part was the most important part of his
I
career.
think so.
Because that'd be like me saying, well, that's the case with Bret Hart also. Because he was in the tag team division, he had the titles. But obviously the most important part of his
But
reign-
remember, it's a test.
No,
you start as a
absolutely
tag
it is.
team.
But
You
because
don't know if you become a singles wrestler.
absolutely. But the most important part, the greatest gimmick of all time,
Stop
King
it.
Booker.
Enough.
That's how he needs
I
to
do
go.
I do like the one part they did, where they used the Hulk Hogan promo,
Oh,
where he said, "I'm coming for you,"
and they
and they
cut
cut
out-
it.
Everybody knows what he
Everybody
said.
knows what you said, okay? I understand they can't say it on TV. I'm not gonna say it on here.
No. Because we'll lose a certain demographic of subscribers and viewers.
I'm coming for you.
N-word.
N-word. N-word.
But no.
Out of
When it comes to,
we were discussing before. Out of all the things they could have chose, they chose that.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised they actually referenced it.
Why would you?
It seems
that?
like, and this might sound funny, but it's the truth. From it's very possible that the WWE hires people to search the internet for wrestling memes.
I think so.
Things that are funny, inside jokes. Things poking fun at wrestling.
Poke.
Okay, and they appear to have found the Wrestling Memes website on Facebook. Did. And they know about the Botchamanias. They they absolutely know about the Botchamanias, and they know how famous that one promo is. But I will say that when he accepts his Hall of Fame, when he's inducted, he needs to dress like King Booker.
Stop it. Stop it. You're off my show.
And that's the song they need to play.
Done.
That's the song they need to play.
That sucked.
When he comes out.
That sucked.
That was
anyway.
a royal theme song.
It sucked.
And William Regal should induct him.
How?
Just saying, "All hail King Booker."
All hail. That's the only thing I liked about it. It was
all hail King Booker.
All hail King Booker. All hail King Booker. All hail King Booker.
He did it so much better than Sharmell.
He did. Oh, you got all hail King Booker.
I don't know what they were talking about.
That's all you got.
It has to be an Englishman.
It does.
To sound legit.
It does. And it did. Next, you have Randy Orton and Sheamus versus the 3-man jobber band. 3MJB.
That's not. I don't know who you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. They're the 3-man jobber. And you know what? This wasn't a bad match. I thought it'd be a squash match. They actually wrestled. Until Randy Orton came in and did
it was a while.
And
it was a longer match than I thought it'd be.
Sheamus got beaten up.
I was afraid it was going to be another
10-second match.
No, like the match where we had 3MB versus John Cena, Ryback, and Sheamus. Where they got squashed. I thought it'd be like that, but they did get some moves.
Super Friends.
I would like to know why Jinder Mahal hasn't been wrestling.
Because he's wearing his turban.
No, but he takes it off.
He doesn't want to show his head. He doesn't want to show his hair. Maybe he's waiting for it to grow back. That's why we won't let him wrestle. So, it wasn't a bad. I enjoyed it. I mean, I actually let Sheamus get beaten up for once, and then Randy Orton came in and did 5 moves, and that was it.
Yeah, we got both. We got a brogue kick to Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal, who was trying to help out. He was just trying to help his friends. And then Heath Slater got an RKO.
I hate you.
Why?
For even liking the 3-man jobber.
There's so many reasons to like the 3M.
No, there's not. And no honky tonk man. I was very disappointed. It was actually.
I guess it was just backstage.
There was confirmed that he was going to be there. Then right after that, he's not going to be there, and then already he was going to be there again. Make up your mind. I'm sorry. Just make up your damn mind of what you're going to do. Oh yeah, I'm going to be there. No, I don't want to go.
Wait, did they say that he wasn't there at all?
No.
So he wasn't even backstage?
No. Oh. And then they said, oh, he's going to be there.
That's what these dirt sheets do.
I know. Welcome to Dirt Sheetsville. But that's Dirt Sheets. Next, we get Kofi versus Dolph Ziggler. Blah.
We knew who was going to win this. We did. Because
did.
Kofi is the face jobber.
Face jobber.
When Zack Ryder isn't even on TV, it's Kofi.
Jobber. Jobber
Kofi. Yes.
I don't know. I actually kind of
Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. This is when my TV, when USA Network went out, and I couldn't watch the rest of it. I have a grievance with Time Warner Cable. And I'm not saying generic cable company, because everybody should know that this company sucks. Whether it's the remote not responding, or the cable box freezing, and then I gotta get it changed for another crappy cable box.
Is this a shoot on Time Warner Cable?
Yes, it is a shoot on Time Warner Cable. I'm sick of it. How dare you raise your prices when you know you're not as good as Verizon Fios?
What about DirecTV?
When it's snowing outside, I expect to still have my cable. Why?
Mine
because
still works.
it's not a satellite.
Mine still works.
Do you realize that when I had DirecTV, okay, and it snowed outside, I still had my signal?
That's it. I never got signal when it rained.
And
it'd be in and out.
It had to be like a super thunderstorm for my DirecTV thing to go out. But the reason I got changed was because the stupid repairman didn't want to go on my roof. And then they called me and said I rescheduled on the same day they were supposed to come in. And I'm saying to myself, I've been waiting for 5 hours, okay? 5 hours. All day. I stopped everything I was doing that day just so I can be there when the repairman gets there. And then they tell me that I rescheduled it? Don't give me that. You know what I called him? I didn't say, hey, I don't like what you did. You know what I did? I said, I'm canceling my membership. I'm dead serious. And that's when I went to Files. And then my problem with Files was because they kept adding things to my phone, my bill. I'm like, what the hell is this? I didn't ask for this. So then I left them, and I went to Time Warner Cable, and I swear, I think I'm going back to Files. I've had enough of this.
Oh, just imagine they don't. What's this bill? What's that? I didn't buy this.
No, seriously. And I think it was the phone. I think the phone is what was giving me the problem. That's what it was.
Was it the phone?
Yeah, so next time I'm going to them, I'm just getting the cable and internet.
That's all you got to do. I don't know why you got the phone. I mean, you have a cell phone, correct?
No, yeah. This was back then. I don't remember if I had a cell phone back then or whatever, but
Boy,
I was just sick of it.
You let loose that. You let everything go.
I don't know why I needed voicemail on my home phone anyway.
No, that is true.
Well, either way, Ziggler obviously won the match.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway.
Anything interesting happened after the match?
Yeah. Dolph Ziggler and Big E butt cheeks came out. With AJ Lee.
Well, Big E and AJ came out.
Yeah.
Alright.
And they want...
Oh, they challenged him?
Yes, they challenged him.
Okay, so they didn't... okay.
And the only way that they can challenge him if they put their tag team titles on the line.
Okay, you got it.
And, of course, they said, yes, 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 and... yeah, stuff like that. Frustration. Anyway, we have that at WrestleMania 29. We see more of CM Punk and Undertaker. We have a special preview for John Cena versus The Rock. After that, we go to a triple threat match. Nobody Beats the Jizz versus Chris Jericho versus Wade Barrett. Sorry, I hate The Miz so much. This was actually a very good match. I enjoyed this. It was a good triple threat. Especially with Chris Jericho. I love Chris Jericho. Wade Barrett, it was an odd showing for him. At the end, he didn't get most of the offensive moves in.
Who, The Miz?
No, Wade Barrett. Okay. He normally got, pushed out of the ring. Or...
Yeah. They're going to have that spot where the faces go off at each other, and then the heel somehow sneaks into victory.
So, Miz catches Jericho in the Skull Crushing finale. Barrett runs in and breaks the pin and rolls up the Miz for the win.
Interesting.
So, Jobber Jericho...
He was going to take the pin.
He was going to take the pin. How pathetic.
He was about to lose to The Miz.
Yeah, so now which calls that The Miz shouldn't get a title shot now.
Yeah.
He got pinned by the champion, so...
He can't beat... He keeps losing to... He lost to Cesaro 1,000 times.
I know.
He's losing to the... He lost to Wade Barrett, so... Just keep Miz off the card. Why is he even there?
Yeah, I love that. Why is he even there?
Just go home.
After the match, Barrett grabs his title, heads up the ramp, and talks some trash, generic heel trash talk. We go to the world premiere party for the call. Yay. We see some fans tout. I saw this. I wanted to punch my TV.
Alright, let's hear it. What were these touts saying?
It was ridiculous. One girl said, I think Hell in a Cell and she should be a special guest referee.
She wants to be the special guest referee?
She wants to be what? And then someone said an ambulance match.
Yes, I agree. I agree, ambulance match.
What? An ambulance? Are you kidding me?
Well, the WrestleMania ramp is always really long, so it could be really hard to win an ambulance match in WrestleMania.
I heard that my TV was ready to go out the window.
Okay.
These fans know nothing. They know nothing.
Oh
yeah, let's have an ambulance match. Let's have a submission. Now, a submission match would work.
Yeah, it would.
But, I mean, come on. An ambulance match?
No, but think about it.
They would
have to drag their opponent up that giant WrestleMania ramp to the ambulance.
I have a feeling it's going to be a short ramp this year. That's going to be like stages here, rings here.
Yeah.
So they'd have to go. And where we're sitting, well, we're sitting front row,
they
so...
don't even put like a Titantron or anything.
Yeah, right?
Oh, boy.
Anyway, they touted, they were horrible. Some made sense, some didn't. I hate tout, get rid of it. Because it makes some fans look really dumb.
Yeah. Well,
really
some fans are
stupid.
really dumb.
Really stupid, especially when I heard the ambulance match. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, a blindfold match, I would love to see. Who wouldn't want to see a blindfold?
Somebody recommended the blindfold match?
Paul Heyman did. I loved it.
I think it's a good idea.
I think he listens to our show. It's the first thing I said.
It would be amazing.
I loved what he said about Stephanie. He's like, oh, that should be the loser gets Stephanie. And I was like, oh, boom, take that, Triple H.
Can you imagine?
I love Paul Heyman. I really do. So they come out with the ring set up, and you have your table and chair that's gonna get ripped apart.
Generic contract signing.
Generic table and contract with generic chairs in the ring. Oh my god. And Paul Heyman comes out with no Lesnar, which was interesting, has security around him. Heyman says he's afraid of Triple H because Triple H realizes the predicament that he's put him in. Either he disappoints the fans by taking away the match they want to see, or he signs a contract not knowing what the stipulations are. Heyman thinks Triple H doesn't know what to do yet, and he's very frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Heyman doesn't want those frustrations taken out on him, so that's why he has security with him. Triple H knocks the quality of Heyman's security. Heyman shows that Lesnar has already signed the contract. He says he will reveal the stipulation only after Triple H signs. Triple H does this, asks for the contract, and Triple H blindfolded at WrestleMania. Nah, he says. Heyman says it will be Triple H with his hands cuffed and ankles shackled in the match. Nope, not that one either. Heyman says Lesnar is letting him pick the stipulation. Heyman says the winner of the match gets Stephanie McMahon. Heyman says no, that wouldn't work. That'd be more fitting if the loser gets Stephanie.
Yes.
Yes. Triple H grabs... This is a typo. He said that this is a typo from the website. Triple H grabs Lesnar. What? When did Lesnar get in the ring?
Yeah, right? Just teleported there.
When did he get in the ring?
He has since Paul Bearer has the urn with CM Punk, they use the urn to transport Brock Lesnar.
So this website's wrong. Get it right. Blankety blank blank blank. That's not blankety. The other website.
It's a new blank.
It's a new blank. But get your things right, man. You get paid to do this, and grabs Lesnar. I'm pretty damn sure he pulled Paul Heyman over the table.
Yeah.
And except wait, unless that's Lesnar in a mask, I don't know about.
Maybe. That's a good disguise.
It's a good disguise. I mean, he did have the. You know what's funny? When they were chopping him down and when Triple H was tearing his shirt, he had a Lesnar shirt underneath it.
Did he really?
Yes, he did. That's awesome. But we saw his fat Twinkie body fatness of Paul Heyman. It's disgusting.
It is.
I still love Paul Heyman though.
Absolutely.
I'm a Paul Heyman guy.
I'm a Vince Russo guy.
You're a Vince Russo.
Vince Russo guy. I love his storylines. They're amazing.
They're amazing.
That's who WWE creative needs to hire.
So I don't know how. I don't know how Triple H grabbed Lesnar and pulled him over the desk. I'm still convinced it's Paul Heyman. So get dirt sheets. Get it right. You get paid for this crap.
I hope they don't get paid for it.
Well, they get paid the right. I think they get paid the right results. And you write terrible results. Because I'm pretty sure that's Paul Heyman being pulled over the desk and not Lesnar. Get your facts straight. Damn website. Triple H signs it to make it official. He stabs a pen into Heyman and tells him to bring out Lesnar.
Wait, where does he stab him?
In like the chest, but he didn't really stab him. The clipboard was in the way.
Oh, okay.
So Triple H kicks Heyman and Paul Heyman screaming, "Brock, help! Brock, help!"
Can't believe I missed that. Thanks, Time Warner.
You missed a lot at the end. Triple H signed, like I said, he signed to make it official. Lesnar music hits. He comes out with a steel chair. He's hitting the ramp. He's taking a chair and just hitting it all over the place.
Can I guess? Can I guess over here? Does Triple H grab a sledgehammer?
Dun, 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 dun,
Wow!
dun, dun,
Yay! I'm amazing.
It was hidden where under the
ring.
under the table.
Oh my goodness! Oh jeez.
Want to ask me where the sledgehammer was hidden?
Where was the sledgehammer here?
I don't know!
Oh, right, you knew where it was. I knew it. I freaking every contract signing with Triple H ends with a, well, almost every.
Sledgehammer
ends with a
tucked
sledgehammer.
underneath the freaking table. Come on. Generic table and...
Generic sledgehammer taped under the table.
That's official. Generic contract table and chairs.
Is that an option to put into every WWE 13 storyline?
I think so. It's gotta be. I love it. So, they boo, the crowd boos, Heyman tells Lesnar that they won this round and takes him down as they walk around the ring. Lesnar points at the WrestleMania sign. Heyman is beat up and looks like to be bleeding, but smiling. Heyman says that the beating was worth it to get Triple H to sign a contract. Heyman reveals a no-holds-barred stipulation. He adds this. You want to take a guess?
Let's see.
Before I told you.
Before you told me. Let's see. And if Triple H loses, he has to retire?
Correct.
Yep. Lame.
Correct.
Now, this is where it becomes interesting. Because usually you hear that and you immediately think, okay, he's going to win.
Yes.
Right? But you believe that Triple H may be ready to hang it up.
I believe it looks like it.
It would be interesting if that's the case because I don't know if...
Like I said, it's
of
interesting.
all people to do it, Brock Lesnar? Really?
Why not?
I don't know. I really don't know.
They blew it. They blew it where they could have had one last match between Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Yeah.
They had a good... at the end, if you remember when Sheamus was... when Shawn Michaels came out, did his thing, and then Triple H said his, goodbyes and stuff like that, and Sheamus attacked him. What they could have done was Triple H was going to say, there's one thing I still want to do is face you at WrestleMania. And that would have been a perfect storyline for them to go on at WrestleMania and maybe have one more match.
But that would require Shawn Michaels to come out of retirement.
Yes.
Okay.
See, that's what I always...
You thought that Shawn Michaels was going to come out of retirement for that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think it'd be a good storyline.
It is interesting that they never did face off at WrestleMania.
And for them to be best friends, it would kind of work. I mean, of course, if I was HP, I'd ask Undertaker first.
Right.
But he wouldn't be pulling a Ric Flair. Ric Flair is old and bloodied and, good God, retired.
And he needs to pay his alimony. And
HBK hasn't done it in like 3 years. I give the guy credit.
Yeah.
I really think... How much more of the hunting show can you do? I mean, it's just good for storyline work. Come back to the ring one more time, face Triple H, that's it.
I just don't think he's going to do it, though.
No, I know. I
just don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's like... and it's not because he doesn't care about the business.
I know.
It's just because he seems like the type of guy who wants to keep this. I mean, why would you want to tarnish that? What if you go into WrestleMania with Triple H and your match sucks?
Yeah.
I
didn't think
and that's the last match you ever had. That's also the reason I kind of don't want Stone Cold to come out of retirement and face CM Punk.
No,
because
you're right.
He had a classic match with The Rock, and I want that to be the last time we ever see him in the ring. But I understand what you're saying though. It would have been nice to see them go. Like, I'm not a huge fan of either of them really. Like, I've never been maybe for Shawn Michaels more than Triple H. But it is a shame that we never did get a WrestleMania match between the two.
Yeah.
Because there was this one. Well, no, they were in the triple threat with Chris Benoit.
Yes, but not one-on-one.
But not one-on-one, right.
It would have been nice to see them one. Like, we've seen them one-on-one before, not at the biggest stage of them all. I mean, we got them at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That was...
Because we did get a bunch of matches with SummerSlam, things like that.
Never at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and they had that really... It was a long feud, to be honest. Where they were up against each other. And it wasn't like they just kept having matches against each other. They would have a match against each other, deal with other stuff, but then they would, get right back in it.
Oh, I know. Maybe. I mean, like I said, I like to see it happen. Just it'd be a good storyline. Just for fun.
Yeah.
They haven't faced off for WrestleMania. Would it be a good match? Who knows?
Right.
I mean, they both work well together. So make it work, you know. But that was Raw, and like I said, it was disappointing, to say at least. Not a good Raw leading up to WrestleMania. I have a feeling I'm gonna have more fun doing the Access and the WrestleCon more than I'm gonna enjoy WrestleMania 29.
It's possible, and it's not just because the WrestleMania card. It's just it seems like Access and the WrestleCon. You're gonna be doing more stuff than just watching a
Exactly.
wrestling show. So
Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and this might blow everyone away. I do still think WrestleMania will be an enjoyable show, despite the fact that everything's extremely predictable,
Extremely.
more than usual. I do still think that these matches will put on a good show.
I think so.
You know.
Well, this is the updated card. We have the tag team titles on the line. Team Hell No versus Ziggler and Big E Butt Cheeks. Ryback versus Mark Henry. Triple H versus Brock Lesnar with the no holds barred. If Lesnar wins, Triple H must retire. And I think this is probably most likely going to be added. Big Show. Sheamus, Randy Orton versus The Shield. But I think there's going to be there has to be more matches to the undercard. I think there's going to be a Divas match. Possible.
They got to do something.
Pre-show battle royal.
They got to do something with Wade Barrett.
Yeah.
You just don't have. I mean, come on. The guy's great in the ring.
He is.
Have Cesaro out there too.
I know. Like I said, I think your best.
I mean, think about that for
Your
a second.
best wrestlers.
You have these mid-card titles that, we talked about how WWE's treating them like garbage, but they're on two quality wrestlers right now. Take advantage of that.
But they don't. This is the problem with WWE.
Yeah.
They don't take advantage where they should. And like I said, when you had the Intercontinental title, it meant something.
Yeah.
You're the next person to hold the WWE title.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to wait. You can hold this title for now, but when your time's coming, we're gonna take that belt off you, and we're gonna give you the world WWE title or the World Heavyweight title.
Right.
That's how it used to work. Now it's just you want the Intercontinental title, you can have it. Whenever you win the WWE title, it's not gonna happen because we're gonna have the Golden Child with it, so he's gonna hold it for another millennium.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a joke. He doesn't need the title.
I'm just waiting for the John Cena 20 years strong shirt.
God. I mean, it's a cool looking shirt.
Do you like the old one?
I like this
one.
one.
The gold one. The gold
I
one.
like the gold one. It works.
Yeah.
You know what though? They they did it perfectly.
Mhm.
Why do you think they chose Pittsburgh to show off the shirt?
Hey, there you go.
Look
there
at the shirt, and look what the Steelers' colors are. It's black and purple. What's the Pittsburgh Steelers color? Colors black and purple.
No, yellow.
Yellow, sorry. Black and yellow, sorry.
You're thinking of another AFC North.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking of the Ravens. Why I was thinking about the Ravens, but it was perfect.
Yeah.
And good selling point on their part.
It still bothers me. I can't tell what color that is.
I think it's black and yellow.
I can't tell what it is. It seems like it's a purple so dark that it looks black. Or maybe it is just black and the wristbands
Do you want me to get it?
I think you should.
Want me to torture myself at Mania?
You should get that shirt. I'll get the gold one.
No, I want the gold one.
No!
I get the gold one.
No, that's not fair.
Then I'm buying a CM Punk shirt.
We'll see.
Buying the best in the world.
Best in the world.
Yeah, best in the world.
When are they going to come out with a 3MB shirt?
Never.
They will. I'm going to have to make one.
Never.
And it's going to be the best shirt in WWE.
Never, ever, ever, ever.
And then Creative is going to rip it off and make their own version of my 3MB shirt.
Yeah, whatever. Quick news to report of Jack Swagger might be using an 18-wheeler for his entrance at WrestleMania.
I cannot wait to see that. I can't wait to see that. Because I'm trying to think how that fits.
Exactly.
It's got to be like 18-wheeler. What could possibly... Unless it's like... It could be an 18-wheeler filled with illegal immigrants that he's trying to bring back to Mexico.
Stop it.
I'm just pitching something out there. Maybe that's what it is.
No, it's just using it for his entrance.
I don't know.
I mean,
think
there's a bunch of
touts. And Del Rio has to beat him to save all those people.
If they do that, that's pretty cool.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway because, Obama basically made illegal immigrants non-existent by making them legal, so...
Ooh, little political talk. I love it.
Hey.
We talked about Punk before with Creative. let's get to TNA.
Well, I wonder why there's heat on creative. It's just
Why? Because it's terrible.
Why could there possibly be any heat on
Because
creative?
CM Punk's. This is why CM Punk's a god, and I agree with Jared. He has to take what he has and improv. Because it's garbage what they write, so might as well create your own and go along with it.
Well, no, JBL is still the wrestling god. Remember
No.
No,
Punk?
JBL.
No, CM Punk.
JBL.
Stop it.
JBL was the one who...
Stop it. Best in the world right now, CM Punk.
No.
Yes.
No, Daniel
Yes.
Bryan. There you go. Boom.
Best wrestlers they have in the company right now is Interno Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. But right now, the best superstar right now is CM Punk.
It's John Cena.
It's CM Punk.
It's not. It's John Cena and The Rock. Why do you think they're headlining WrestleMania?
They shouldn't be. It's a joke.
Well, they are. Sorry.
But John Cena doesn't...
They sell more merchandise. They always have. In WWE's eyes,
It's a
that's
joke.
what counts. So,
Joke.
but
Joke.
well, the only one laughing is WWE. That's kind of
I know.
ironic. So.
Oh, I know. Vince is laughing because he... actually, good. I want to get to Vince is doing what he's doing, though. He's making money off the deal. I don't blame him. John Cena's our Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
You know, we have to live with that for now. But let me talk about John Cena.
Okay.
I watched the DVD, the John Cena Experience. I give the man... I've always said that, he's a douchebag, you know, he sucks in the ring. But outside the ring, he's a pretty good guy.
Hey, I've said this all the time. You gotta respect the guy for what he does.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I respect
And it's funny because...
Like I said, he's had decent matches, they're good, and I mean, like I
It's
said...
funny because the same smarks come out and they say that, CM Punk's right. All he does is wrestle. He's got a tougher schedule than wrestlers of old. Okay, well, so does John Cena.
Yeah. John Cena, let me tell you.
And John Cena's been doing it. He's been doing it longer.
He had to sign 3,000 autographs.
Mhm.
And they time for it. He does not stop.
Yeah.
Does not stop. His wrist kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. He kept signing till it was done.
And I'm going to tell you what I mean by John Cena doing it longer in terms of what was I saying here? John Cena has had a tougher schedule than CM Punk for a while. You know, now maybe they're even, but John Cena has been doing what he's been doing for a longer time. And no, I'm not including Indies or ROH or anything like that. I'm talking WWE.
Yeah.
Because WWE is where if you're a superstar, you've got a full schedule.
Definitely.
Okay, and it's just awesome what he's been doing.
They shut down a 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven!
How do you shut down a 7-Eleven?
For him and 2 kids. They shut down a 7-Eleven. Generic coffee place.
Generic slushy place.
Slushy, there we go. Generic slushy place.
And Big Gulp place.
Big gulp.
Slushy and Big Gulp place. With chicken tenders for $1.39.
Yes.
And pizza slices for $1. They're pretty good.
I know they are.
Especially that chicken tender. It was.
But
wow.
they shut down. It was a Make-A-Wish thing. They shut down a 7-Eleven for the 2 kids, and that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
He does Make-A-Wish stuff. His schedule is ridiculous. He goes from point A to point B. You know, I give the man credit. And he doesn't have to be doing this, but he chooses to do it. I mean, this happened in 2010. He was the Fiesta Bowl, what's it called? The Grand Marshal of the Fiesta Bowl. He flipped a coin and stuff like that. Hopped on a plane, went to Raw.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
His schedule does not stop.
It doesn't.
Then he goes to a Make-A-Wish lunch pizza party.
Uh-huh.
Meets a bunch of kids, signings, stuff like that. After from the 7-Eleven, gave the kids belts and all this kind of stuff, toys, and then they took them to the pay-per-view. Met them there.
Yeah.
More toys for the kids. It's a good thing he's doing.
Yeah.
Fruity
Pebbles commercial, which you just did.
Yeah, I know. Great. I love the picture though. It's a great picture. I want that shirt.
Oh yeah, I want the Fruity Pebbles shirt
I want
too.
a Fruity Pebbles shirt. I want with Cena's face on it though.
Just John Cena's face.
And then with the Cocoa Puffs.
In fact,
Cocoa Pebbles. Darren Young.
The shirt that I want is Darren Young.
Darren Young.
The shirt that I want to go to WrestleMania is our profile picture, our YouTube channel profile picture.
Yeah, right.
That's what I want on a shirt.
We could get that done.
I really do want that shirt.
We could get that done. It's possible.
We all have to have a different John Cena face. I could have that one. You could have his face when he gets the Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah.
It was like, he has like the happiest look on his face ever.
The golden boy. He's the golden child.
John Cena
the
face.
Golden child face.
And then another one can have the face he has whenever he locks on the STF. Where he's like, you see like every vein in his face and he's screaming his butt off.
We love you, Cena. We love you. From the John and Ant-Man show, we love you.
I swear, if I see a group of people stealing this idea, I'm going to kill them.
I'd like to see that.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
I'd like to see that. Yeah, so like I said, it was a pretty cool DVD to watch. My friend was telling me about it. I give him credit because he told me about it, where he was telling me that John Cena just kept doing autograph by autograph by autograph.
And the funny thing is
3,000 pictures.
Yeah, and the funny thing is I don't have to see this video to know how busy he is, because that's just how he is.
I mean,
and it's amazing
I skipped the parts where like he's doing his music, not into his music. I did the cars he's into. I skipped that as well.
Right.
But the NASCAR thing, he did he said start your engines. Yeah. You know, that was pretty cool. So, like I said, I give props to John Cena.
Absolutely.
From the John and Ant-Man show, we love you.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 years
and
strong.
People started ragging on him because of this whole porn star rumor. Well, that's what it is. It's a rumor.
That's all it is.
I don't understand why all of a sudden, when someone puts a rumor out there, it's automatically true.
It's whatever.
Do you really think there aren't people out there? Look, I'm not saying John Cena's a saint. I'm not saying it isn't possible that he did what he did. But, I mean, isn't it fair to give him the benefit of the doubt?
No, wrong. He's the golden child.
Well, isn't it fair to give him the benefit of the doubt? I mean, until it's proven. I mean, I don't know.
No, you're right. Let's get to a little TNA. Bully Ray, you're an idiot.
TNA wrestling. Love it.
We'll get to the one night spoilers in a minute, but Bully Ray, you're an idiot.
Hey, I mean, if he was in WWE, he'd lose the title.
He's gone. He's done.
He'd lose the title.
Bully Ray uses anti-gay insult towards a fan at TNA Impact.
Indeed.
These were his comments.
Now this is a quote.
Quoting Bully Ray. This is not from me.
Yeah, this is not from us. We don't condone what he said. This is just Bully Ray.
He quoted. This is what he said to the fan's face. "Sit down, faggot. Yeah, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do a damn thing. You got punked in your own freaking town. I'm punking you out. I'm punking you out in front of your own daughter. You got punked. You invented fags. You fag. You should have did something already. You should have did something already. But you ain't doing nothing. I'm punking you in front of your own hometown. You freaking queer. You shave your freaking chest."
End quote.
Wow.
Right. Those are Bully Ray's words. What I would like to know is what this fan did to get Bully Ray to say this. Because even Bully Ray, I figure at a house show, has to know that there still are limits.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, they are.
Again, I'm a person who I don't like how sensitive people have become. But when it comes to, you're an employee to a company and you're entertaining some fans.
I do get what he's doing, though. He's done this before.
Yeah.
He's riled up fans, and we're to a point where they're gonna attack him. Right. I mean, they're gonna try to do something. I mean, but there is a point where you can't do that.
But I also wonder, how will this affect TNA? If TNA wants to become as big a company as WWE, somebody can just go to this and say, "Look, your company, let this happen."
I don't know.
Why do you think WWE is so careful to not have any of these things? John Cena can't even say any, and The Rock for that matter can't even say penis jokes anymore.
I know.
That was part of who they were back in their prime, and they can't do it.
I know. It's see, as if I was managing TNA, I'd strip him right now. You blew it. Why would you do that? Because now this is gonna hit wrestling news.
Yeah.
And all over, and now you're gonna have the the gay community.
Yeah,
Glad. Sorry, I don't know what it's
Oh.
called. Like, don't mind gay, just don't hit on me. That's all I ask for. But look what he started. This could be something big,
Yeah.
and Glad could have a problem with it.
They will have a problem with it. Again, I just wonder how big a news this is going to become. This is going to show us really, who's watching TNA.
That's a good point.
It will show us, does
That's a good
TMZ
point.
pick up this?
Yes.
Because there's somebody in that crowd who recorded this.
I would have loved to be there. I would have put this out on YouTube quickly.
Yeah.
I don't care if TNA takes it down. This is big news.
Yeah.
I mean, why would Bully Ray use an anti-gay slur?
That's what I want to see. I mean,
I don't think the guy's gay. If his daughter's there, obviously he's not gay. He had a kid, unless the kid's adopted. But who knows?
Right. No, but it's not even. Yeah, I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. It's just tough. It's going to be very interesting to see who covers this story and how TNA reacts to it. I'm surprised. Have they put out anything yet?
Yes, they did. Bully Ray commented that he did apologize. No harm was meant. If anyone was offended by this, he is sorry. No harm was meant. Dixie Carter heard Real Bully 5150 made inappropriate comments to a fan in Chicago. This will not be tolerated. Sincerely, apologies on behalf of TNA.
Interesting.
So that's Bully Ray. I think if I was a manager, he'd be done. That's just my opinion.
It's a tough call again because he's part of their biggest storyline right now. They just made a big reveal about how he's the leader of that group.
Yes, he is. So next we have their one night only pay-per-view spoilers. This was their tag team one.
All tag team matches.
All tag team matches.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we didn't cover this yesterday.
We didn't. What we did yesterday was the
reunion and the knockouts, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go to the tag team one night only pay-per-view spoilers. Yay! Generation Me defeated Sanjay Dutt and Petey Williams. Bobby Roode and Austin Aries defeated Rob Terry and Doug Williams. Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff defeated. Oh wow! Cassidy Riley and Chase Stevens. Haven't seen those guys in a long time. Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero defeated Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. Nothing new there. Samoa Joe and Mattis defeated Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff. Not surprising. Team 3D defeated Generation Me. Not surprising. Bobby Roode and Austin Aries defeated Samoa Joe and Magnus. Not surprising again. Team 3 defeated Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero. And Team 3 defeated Bobby Roode and Austin Aries to win the tournament.
Okay. Good. So they retain.
Team 3D?
No. Wait, Team 3D won the tournament? What about Bobby Roode and Austin Aries just lost to who?
Team 3D.
Okay, so I guess they're going to get tag title shot?
Yeah, I guess so. Once again, save your money. That's one thing I have to say. Don't spend your money on this crap. It's...
If you've seen one Team 3D match, you've seen them all.
You've seen them all.
Except for that one, no, that's unfair to say. That's
the
unfair
electric
to say.
steel cage match?
No.
Yeah.
Because they have had good matches in the past.
Oh, they have.
They've had some phenomenal
ones. Don't get me
wrong. But at this point, I mean, come on. You reunited them again.
I know.
You had this whole Aces and Eights storyline where I mean, you were trying to build up these two as, well, at least Bully Ray as a singles competitor. You have Devon as your TV champ. And then now you just put them back together. I mean, at least they at least still have their respective titles.
Definitely.
So,
TNA World of Wrestling one night only pay-per-view spoilers. We have Team USA, Team Aces and Eights, Team UK, and Team International. On Team USA, James Storm, Mickey James, Kazarian, Christopher Daniels. I'm not saying this name because Ant-Man's gonna get pissed, but I'll say it anyway. Kenny King!
No! Just, you know what? He brings nothing to the X Division.
Kenny King.
It's just like they just wanted a black guy in the X Division just for the sake of diversity. Because he's not that good. Shelton Benjamin would be phenomenal in the X Division. Kenny King? Really?
Yes, Kenny King. Team Aces and Eights, Doc, Wes Briscoe, Mr. Anderson, Knox. Oh, sorry, Nux. Nux, Team UK, Doug Williams, Rob Terry, Rockstar Spud, Hannah Blossom, Magnus, Team International, Judas Messias, Funaki, Sanjay Dutt.
Funaki?
Yes, Funaki. Lady Tapia, P.D. Williams. Interesting. Kenny King defeated Sanjay Dutt. Magnus defeated Mr. Anderson. Wes Briscoe defeated Rockstar Spud. Lady Tapia defeated Hannah Blossom. Ace and Nate introduced... Oh, what's her name? The one Rob doesn't... the one Lady Tapia beat...
Evelise
Yeah,
Velez? Velez, is that
what
name?
What was her name in
Her name in NXT
NXT?
is Sofia Cortez.
There we go. I was going to say Sofia Cortez, but I forgot her name. Velez defeated Mickey James. Yeah, I guess she's an Aces and Eights.
Wait, who?
Sarah Cortez.
Sophia Cortez?
Yeah, she's
Hey, there we go.
What
What have we been saying? The Aces and Eights need a diva.
Diva, wow.
Knockout representative.
Whoops.
So we apologize to the knockouts for that disparaging remark. But no, it's good.
Yeah,
They gotta
about
grow.
time.
They
Yeah,
gotta
no.
have this.
But who knows when this is
Didn't
gonna
Rob
air.
call something? Didn't one of us call
one
this?
of us called it.
One of us
I
said
think it
that
was Rob.
TNA. I gotta go back and listen. But this is good.
Yes.
I like it.
Daniels and Kazarian defeated Doug Williams and Rob Terry. James Storm defeated Judas Messias. Team USA defeated Team Ace and Eights to win the World Cup of Wrestling. Yay!
Awesome.
Yay!
Team USA.
Should we play the USA? USA.
Oh, it's a shame they don't have the Kurt Angle theme.
Oh,
WWE
yeah,
has
that's
it.
right. Aw, man.
What can you do? And you certainly can't play Kurt Angle's theme from
No,
TNA.
we can't. No, but see, I would play this, but this may be too. It was for team hockey. Did you ever see it? It's very vulgar.
Okay, well, you know what? We don't need to do a clip right now. Just
Why not?
Team USA wins.
Well, can we
Yay.
play, I think we should play something for USA, like maybe the Star Spangled Banner or something.
You know, you can do whatever you want. If you want to play that one clip, go ahead.
I don't know. Just.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know. I just want USA won, so they deserve the national anthem. You know, out of respect for Team USA winning the World Cup of Wrestling. Am I correct?
You do.
Correct?
Absolutely.
So
100%.
this is for you, Team USA. Oh, it's not playing.
It's not playing. What terrorist has hacked on YouTube?
Wait.
Oh wait, did you?
It's the national anthem.
Okay, I thought you put up one of that somebody screwed it up or something.
Oh no.
Salute
Yes. Congrats to USA.
for
Wins the
taking
World-
down Aces and Eights.
Yes.
Now I just hope Aces and Eights doesn't retaliate by attacking
Yeah.
American
American
landmarks.
Joe. No, they're gonna attack us.
Oh gosh. I'll join Aces and Eights.
No,
I'm an American.
Yes, you are an American. You have to.
Wait, why is Team USA going up against the Aces and
I
Eights?
don't know. Why could it be Team International or someone else? I don't get it.
They could have just kept using Team
Team
TNA.
UK. I didn't get it. That's it. They don't even say, like, if Team UK is in the match. They just say Team USA defeated Team Aces and Eights. I don't get it. What, was there anyone else in the match? What happened to Team UK?
Unless unless the Aces and Eights has ties with Al Qaeda.
Oh, God.
Maybe that's the case. Can you imagine that storyline? Oh my goodness. Then Kurt Angle would have to lead that.
Disapprove Hogan face.
I think it's a good storyline.
Disapprove Hogan face.
And Hogan, yeah, he's the real American. He's
the real American.
He can help Kurt Angle.
Real American, Hulk Hogan. Oh, we should play the Real American.
That will be his return to the ring. Hulk Hogan versus the Aces and Eights, and he beats all of them.
Oh man, that should have been the.
Yeah. Well, is there any other news today?
Well, they had something on. You remember they said the funniest memes on WWE. So there's 3 parts of this, which is quite interesting, that this site caught up on. One is with Sankara, my botch detector is off the charts.
Your botch detector.
Yeah, this is one with Cena. It's harder being me than they realize I have to hustle, be loyal, and respect all at once.
That's tough. I feel for him.
This is ridiculous.
It's a cat with Zack Ryder's
Ridiculous.
bandana and sunglasses, and it says "Mew
Yeah,
mew
mew,
mew."
You know it. Ridiculous.
No, that's a good one.
This is with the Jizz and Cena. I whip my chair back and forth. Kind of lame. Kind of
Well,
lame.
it involves the Miz, so it makes sense that it doesn't make sense.
Hipster Jericho. I was wrestling before wrestling was cool. I think he got that from Roddy Piper.
Well, I don't know. This website in terms of.
Mason Ryan!
Mason Ryan.
They told me I could be anything I wanted, so I became Batista. It's true. It's kind of true.
It is.
Dolph Ziggler sells better than TNA tickets.
I do not agree with that. TNA tickets sell just fine.
Oh, what?
We should go to a TNA show.
Yes, we should. Warrior Gump. Mom always said life was like a ship filled with rocket fuel. That's actually pretty fun. That's a good one. Redneck Randall. Foreplay, ? Turn on WWE.
I guess it's trying to say that wrestling is like gay or something.
Yeah, I guess so. Batista.
Oh.
Those guys on the internet said I can't wrestle.
Can't wrestle.
I can't wrestle.
It's the Batista face where he's like all.
Batista face.
Yeah.
we have the Sting face. Now we have the Batista face.
Yes.
Those were okay. I like the Mason Ryan.
I've seen better.
I like the Mason Ryan one.
I would advise all of you to check out wrestling memes on Facebook.
Yes.
A lot of gems on there.
They do. This is part 2. They have
also they do have where you can buy the Twice in a Lifetime T-shirt.
Oh, this is kind of funny. 60-minute 5-star match with Shawn Michaels. Cena sucks.
Isn't that's what Smarks are about?
I know.
That's what Smarks are about.
CM Punk is hungry. I was promised delicious cake. He looks kind of hungry there.
Yeah, he does look hungry.
Wow. Smart wrestling fans, aka the Smarks. When anyone I like loses, they are buried. Very true.
I think, you know what Rob would say here, is that your face should be on there.
Of course he would.
And I think I know the perfect picture of your face.
Of course. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up.
Triple H wrestling at WrestleMania again. What can I say? I'm married to the business. Ha! That's funny. He kind of is.
Yes, he is.
WrestleMania 20, the edited version. Hey, look over there. It's Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Okay, no, I have to describe this. I have to describe this. It's basically, do you remember those little pictures where they would show what match is going to come up next? Okay. And it has a picture of, let's say, all the competitors.
Yep.
And it has the match in the bottom. Okay. It has over Chris Benoit to cover him. It has the triple threat match between Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Chris Benoit at WrestleMania 20. And obviously, the wrestlers featured on this picture are Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Chris Benoit. Benoit is covered very well by words that say,
yes.
Hey, look over there. It's Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
One-on-one
match is edited over triple threat match. And
Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus nobody.
Yes, over Chris Benoit's name, they put nobody.
I love it.
Undertaker. I like that better than the one where they just put Steven Richards.
Yes, that's good. Undertaker, you go, girlfriend.
Okay, this picture I have to describe. You know when the Undertaker grabs you for the chokeslam?
Yes.
Well, he's grabbing the ref with the chokeslam here, but someone happened to snap a picture where he happens to look very feminine.
Yes, I see that. That's what I noticed.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka. Oh, CM Punk is your favorite wrestler ever. Tell me how many matches how many matches have you seen? ROH matches have you seen?
Okay, see,
I've seen plenty.
But I think that's also a smart
yes, it is.
type of meme.
Yes, it is.
Why would you blame somebody for liking CM Punk even if they haven't seen ROH?
Yes.
CM Punk is good enough in the WWE where he can be your favorite wrestler without even looking at ROH.
I know.
You know?
I know.
I've been told, I knew, people know how Daniel Bryan was always the best. But you know what? He's good enough in the WWE to where I can say, he's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't necessarily have to look at his other stuff.
Oh,
that's just
not.
bonus material.
Yeah, that's just you're right.
In terms of CM
and
Punk,
it's great bonus. It's great.
And in terms
great.
of CM Punk, he's been with the company long enough where I can look at his career and say, I like this guy. He's one of my favorites.
Futurama Fry. Not sure if soap opera or WWE. Got a point.
He's got a huge point. And it's been like that for a number of years.
Yeah. Sin Cara. Hunter never said anything about drug testing.
Why is Sin Cara on there?
Yeah, right?
And not Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Shouldn't Rey Mysterio be on that?
Yeah. John Cena, spoiler alert, I win.
It's basically John Cena's face.
That's it.
And it says, spoiler alert, I win. And I feel like they can use that. They should have used that for the Royal Rumble. This past Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, instead of having, a big picture with all the superstars featured, just have that picture as the poster.
Velociraptor. Has Triple H ever finished a bottle of water? That's a good point. Has he? That's a good question. More Dolph Ziggler. Sold an expensive DVD box set to the internet pirates. Boom!
Very well
Smarks.
done. Well done, Ziggler.
The Rock Driving Challenge.
Okay, this is basically a scene from, what's the name of that movie?
Oh,
was it the
Brokeback
Mountain?
Mountain? Yeah, Brokeback Mountain.
No, it is not Brokeback Mountain. Oh my gosh. How did you confuse? Holy cow, John. This is the Witch Mountain.
Witch Mountain? I thought it was Brokeback Mountain.
No. The Rock was not in Brokeback Mountain. Oh my goodness. What a mix-up. No, this is from the movie, was it, I forgot what it's called, but it's The Rock. He's driving, the girl says something, and then he turns around with this weird look on his face.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites was, the first box has The Rock talking, and it says, I finally caught all 151 Pokemon. The girl says, but there are 600 something now.
Yeah.
And the Rock just turns around, and he can't believe it.
Yeah, there's like 600 now, don't you know? And this is the last one. This is the first one's with R-Truth and Vince McMahon.
Where they're cracking up.
And then I was told Drew McIntyre he was the chosen one.
And then I told Drew McIntyre he was the chosen one.
That's kind of funny because, well.
There we go, Heath Slater. A Heath Slater meeting. My internal memory has increased from 1 MB to 3 MB, baby.
So I'm cracking up laughing.
Love it.
Mama made pizza rolls. Mama made pizza rolls.
It's just someone snapped a picture of John Cena at a very interesting moment.
They're pretty good at snapping pictures.
Yeah.
I give WWE or whoever's doing this credit. Diva Airtime, you cut our segment to make room for video packages. That is true. I mean, the Divas division's terrible right now.
Yeah.
So
but the Bellas are back.
WrestleMania 30, social media ambassador for WrestleMania XXX.
Because of the porn thing with Triple X. Yes, we know.
Jack Swagger looketh like you forgot about someone.
Unnecessary.
I love it.
Just the lisp. We're going up against the lisp.
Good guy John. Good guy John. Carefully unplugs wires before.
He has to. He can't.
He's
doing the right thing.
Yes, he's doing the right thing. I mean, those were okay. Nothing great there, but they have another interesting list that caught me off guard. This list is. Give me a second. I gotta find it. Successful WWE gimmicks that never should have worked.
Undertaker. Undertaker's one.
One was Undertaker. You were correct.
That shouldn't have worked. I mean, think about it. If you were to put that storyline out now, would people be receptive to it?
That's true. Honky Tonk Man.
Okay.
The Bushwhackers.
Okay.
The Batman.
The Batman? Did that work?
No.
Why is it on the
I don't know.
gimmicks that worked?
I don't know. Goldust.
Okay. Goldust, yeah.
IRS.
Mm-hmm.
Al Snow. But everybody wanted Head.
I could feel like he came at a good time.
Yeah, everyone wanted Head.
The Attitude Era. Oh,
Get it?
I do.
The Hurricane.
All right.
But I like that. I like the Hurricane. It worked.
It did.
It worked. Coco Beware.
Okay. I'm not too keen on him, but Okay.
And last but not least, the Boogeyman.
Did it work though?
No, I didn't think so. I thought it was
I
horrible.
mean, the character's okay, but he never really.
Never
the
wrestled.
wrestling never took off.
It was always. I think he had to fix his teeth. That was always the problem.
Well, I mean that worked with the gimmick.
It did.
But the problem is, that twitching thing, the dance he used to do. He had to do that every match.
I know. I don't know why he needed to do that. I think it was ridiculous.
So
he kept
stupid.
doing it.
But it was funny.
Just a little. Do a little quick more of this. Well, see, this is what everyone's wondering. Will this be Triple H's last match at WrestleMania 29?
Uh-huh.
We've discussed it. I think it is. You have a different opinion.
No, it could be. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, who could be Triple H's last match? Who could it be against?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, who else from the Attitude Era is still around? As an active wrestler, is it Kane?
Yeah, you're right.
Kane, Undertaker's a part-timer. Yeah, Chris Jericho's there.
Now, did we ever talk about the 10 things that WWE needs to fix?
Yeah, we did.
We did? Actually, we
Oh,
didn't.
no, this is a
something.
different one.
Yeah, this is different.
This is a different one, yeah.
This is very different, actually. Number 10, talk show segments.
They don't. They do. It feels like every promo they do is a talk show segment now. Especially the contract signings.
I agree.
You mean like
keep a certain
the highlight reel?
The highlight reel keep.
Yeah.
The Miz doesn't have to have his own.
Yeah, he should just go home.
Joke. That's
just go home.
What do you have? The Edge. You had the Edge show, the Rated R
Cutting
show.
Edge.
Cutting Edge. That was okay, but still get rid of that.
Although I like the addition where they can share.
Piper Spit you can always keep.
Get rid of Piper. He's like so
He's
so incoherent now.
But there's no Rizzy for the Miz TV. I mean, that's a joke.
The only one that should still be around right now is the highlight reel.
Yes.
If Jericho's around, the highlight reel should be your only talk segment.
You're right. Not advertising big TV matches.
I don't understand that. Not advertising big TV matches.
They mean by making it a surprise?
I think what they mean is not hyping matches that are on TV.
Yes.
But the thing is, they do that during Raw.
They do.
And it gets annoying. So, I mean, I don't know.
Number 8, squashes. I agree there's way too many squash matches.
Yeah.
There was 4 on Raw that were predictable.
Yeah.
Get rid of the squad. It's getting ridiculous.
Well, I think what they mean,
now.
though, is like where, not necessarily predictable, but ones where the one wrestler hardly gets any offense in. Or his offense does nothing.
This one I agree with. The Raw recap, it's a joke. Get rid of it. There's no reason. There's YouTube, Daily Motion. There's so many websites you can just go watch Raw again. Or even DVR. Hello.
Or just put it on, you're going to put it on your YouTube channel anyway.
Miscast superstars, I agree. There's either have a buttload of superstars that are not even being showed. Mid-card could be a little bit better. But you have guys like Drew McIntyre and Brodus Clay and all those guys. They weren't even on TV. Drew McIntyre, but Brodus Clay and Sweet Tea.
Yeah. Probably
what the hell, man?
Superstars or main event, I don't know.
Repeating matches. We've seen this over and over again. I 100% agree. Sick and tired of Del Rio versus Cody Rhodes. Now we get Swagger and Jericho again.
There's one moment there where he kept having matches against Ziggler like every show.
Yeah. The tag team division we've talked about already. It's a joke. Major superstars with no sense of direction.
Okay.
I don't know who to put up as an example. I'm trying to think of one.
Major superstar with no direction.
Yes. Right back in Mark Henry.
Yeah, could be. I mean, even Randy Orton. Where's he going?
Yeah.
Where's he
now
going
he's pumping up the crowd. He did that already. He's gonna leap in the air again?
I hope so.
I
mean, even the Shield. You can know what's their future gonna be like.
That's true.
Like, if they lose at WrestleMania, do they just break up?
I know. The mid-card title scene. We've talked about that already. And number 1. I agree.
Indecisiveness?
Yes. I agree. They had Sheamus being a comedy gimmick for some odd reason.
Okay.
Now he's back to not doing that.
Right.
Thank God.
I feel like...
Why was he doing that?
But I feel like this could be included with the indirection for major superstars.
Yes.
Because that's part of what it is. Sheamus is another one. Where do you go with him? What are you doing with him?
Nothing.
You know?
Nothing. These guys like Randy Orton and Sheamus, they're just thrown into WrestleMania to face the Shield. or they should be in big time matches like the WWE title. You know, not
world heavyweight at this point.
World heavyweight.
But I mean, like it's funny because both of them are together in a match with the Shield, and you wondered, did WWE do this on purpose so that the dirt sheets look like idiots? Because the dirt sheets were reporting Randy Orton versus Sheamus.
You're right. You're right. Here's another interesting one. WWE records that will never be broken. Most matches in WWE history. 926 matches.
Interesting.
That is interesting. You know what the holder is? Kane.
The Big Red Machine.
Yes.
The Big Red Machine. Eat it!
162 matches. Big Show is second on the list.
Okay.
I don't know how.
Well, with all those squash matches he does. Yeah. And he had help with the, main event where he had like 3 matches.
He did. Attendance record. The holder is WrestleMania 3, 93,173. That's never going to be broken unless they build...
Unless they go to a stadium that holds more than that.
And I believe MetLife is only like 70,000, correct?
No, it's over 80,000.
Over 80,000?
Yeah. It would be interesting to see how many they could fit in more with the seats on the field.
Definitely. Royal Rumble elimination record. You're a Big Red Dork again.
Big Red Machine. Big Red Machine with another record, baby.
Shortest time in the Rumble, 1.9 seconds. Santino Marella.
Who's cleared to come back, actually.
Yes, he is. Most world titles won. Woo! The Nature Boy.
Oh, please.
Ric Flair. 16-time. John Cena is 12-time world champion. Remember that. So he's getting closer. Triple H is 13. Sting's 12. Kurt Angle's 11. Randy Orton's 9. Could it be broken?
I think it can be broken one day. I don't know.
Royal Rumble wins. Stone Cold is 3. We know that already. Andre the Giant's unbeaten streak, 15 years.
Yeah, that's never getting broken.
15 years. Hulk Hogan beat it at WrestleMania 3, if you could believe it.
The Hulkster.
A Hulkster running wild on Andre the Giant. That's amazing, though. 15 years.
Yeah.
The streak, as we all know, The Undertaker's 20-0 at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he goes 21-0. Not 20-1. I'd be very upset. Longest WWE champion, Bruno Sammartino, 2,803 days. Will never be broken.
Yeah.
Absolutely never. Longest women champ. Oh, that's interesting. The Fabulous Moolah, 28 years.
Who was competing against
God!
him?
Wow, I'm actually in shock right now.
Wow.
28 years.
I knew it was a Fabulous Moolah, but I didn't know exactly how long she had it for.
Wow, that's a pretty interesting record book. 2,803 for the world WWE title. And then just seeing 28 years of the women's title being what she just hold the title? No one's facing her.
I know.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. Flex Luger.
Oh God. We're gonna have our own bracket of wrestling. Our wrestling bracket tournament.
Indeed.
This will be a field of 64, where we take 64 wrestlers of current and the past and put them in the tournament. And it's going to be interesting how the seeding works. I'll be drawing this out of a hat, it looks like. I was going to go by theirs, but it looks ridiculous because the first thing they have is Hulk Hogan versus the Fabulous... Oh, my God.
Fabulous Moolah.
I don't know. I mean, who's going to win that?
It's a tough one. I don't know. Which one changed the business? You know?
Fabulous Moolah.
Oh, my goodness. Don't even joke like that.
Fabulous Moolah. It's a joke, the way they put that. I mean, here's what... This is just a little hint on how bad it is. If I could find it. Need a minute. Ant-Man.
Well, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for that if they put up the, they had it. And they actually, they took some people out of it.
Of the bracket?
Yeah. And one you're not going to be happy with is Kane.
That makes no sense.
Kane is not
the bracket is now irrelevant.
You think so?
Yep. It's irrelevant. It means nothing now.
Wow, just with Kane not being in it. Also,
Two records.
Christian got snubbed too.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Whoa, wait a second. That's okay?
Yep. That's okay.
Give me a second.
Well, I mean, weren't we going to hold off on this for Wednesday?
Oh,
or?
I just want to talk about it real quick.
Okay.
We'll hold on to tomorrow. Like I said, you gotta make the bracket. You have to make the bracket and stuff like that. But like I said, I think the first one was a little off. It's 1 against 64. That's a complete joke.
Okay.
How do you put Mae Young against fucking? Sorry, wow, slipped there. Hulk Hogan. How do you do that?
I don't know.
That's a joke. But excuse my language there. I was just like I said, you could have made a better bracket and go 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15.
Right. I do understand what you're saying. I do. But I do feel like they're just doing like a random thing. Obviously, they're not going to put any of the women on top.
No.
So I don't understand why they would
even
put them
Trish
on
Stratus
the
wasn't on there.
Really?
Lita wasn't on there.
Well, then why put any at all?
I don't get it. And I had the bracket up yesterday because I was kind of laughing at it. But give me. I actually have the printed paper because I printed it out.
All right. So I'm just going to do some incoherent rambling while he gets the paper. He's coming back, and he's got it.
Yes, I do. Ric Flair versus AJ Styles. Steve Austin versus The Ultimate Warrior. Shawn Michaels versus Kevin Nash. The Rock versus Jeff Hardy. Macho Man versus Frank Gooch. Bruno Sammartino versus Jimmy Snuka. John Cena versus Rey Mysterio. Bret Hart versus Booker T.
Those are all easy. I
know
picks.
It's all easy. This is why I'm gonna pick from a hat and make my own tournament, make my own bracketology, and start. Because like I said, this is just The Rock or Jeff Hardy. The Rock. The Rock's had a much better career.
Wouldn't that be how they weed out the lesser ones anyway?
I don't know. I mean, I thought John Cena versus that's another joke. Of course, we're gonna go to John Cena. Yeah. I mean, look where he is now. He's a.
No, I mean we can look at all of them. I could make picks right now. Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels. Rock Hardy, Rock. Luthez, Superstar Billy Graham.
Like I said, their thing's way too predictable.
Well, no, Luthez, Superstar Billy Graham. That's all right. Macho Man, Gotch, Macho Man. Sammartino, Snuka, Sammartino. Cena, Mysterio, Cena. Bret Hart, Booker T, Hart, Undertaker, Strangler Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah, Strangler Lewis. That's the winner
Did
of that
you
one.
just say that?
Yes.
But this, obviously, it's what the bracket's going to look like.
Okay.
I mean, that's what you're going to try to draw out, so make it a little bigger.
Okay, you got it.
And we'll do that tomorrow. We're going to wrap here. We'll talk about that tomorrow with other wrestling news and crap. I am sorry I said the F word there. I was just kind of annoyed of the way they put Hulk Hogan against...
Fabulous Moolah.
That's a joke. You couldn't come up with anyone
hilarious.
else. You think it's hilarious. I think it's just not fair. You just pretty much gave Hulk Hogan a buy into the second round, so that's not going to happen. Not in my show. That's not going to happen. They can have their own horrible bracket.
No matter who you put up there, I mean, he's going to end up in the top.
Well, you never know.
In the semifinals.
You never know. It's maybe not all the way up to semifinals. You have to see who he competes against first. So I'm going to put whatever they have on here. And so I'm going by what's on the. I mean, I'm also going to throw Kane in. I'm gonna take probably the Strangler Lewis out.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm gonna put Kane in there because he deserves to be in there. We're gonna wrap WBC tonight, World Championship. Yay! Go Dominican Republic. Obviously, you're rooting for.
Yeah, I like Puerto Rico.
Lame Puerto Rico.
Shut up.
Boom. Kind of lay that out there. So we'll talk about the bracket tomorrow. He's gonna make it. And I guess that's it. Tune in for SmackDown Sports for tomorrow. Completely forgot about SmackDown. So we'll have that. The bracket. We'll have Lewis. Lewis. Sorry, I was thinking about the Strangler Lewis there for a second. We'll have Carlos here Thursday, and
probably Rob tomorrow.
Rob maybe tomorrow, as he said. So maybe Rob will be here tomorrow, and we'll talk about the bracket and stuff like that. I'll make it tonight. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm John.
This is Ant.
Take care, guys.